Making a video. Yep. With the camera with the wires. So to test again. We'll see what happens. Probably not the best, but I took it off the gimbal thing because I'm going to put the little camera, on there, the one that actually fits, right? And we'll see how that works. But anyway, amazing what you can buy for $6. Anyway, if you can tolerate a few inconveniences, like the screen doesn't work or something. Anyway, the Puro video. All right, so there's this. I have argued that all we're really doing with our brains is the natural process, which is it's a useful device in the sense that you can learn how trees work. That you can't go through them, that you have to go around them, that you can know how much distance there needs to be between them for you to fit between them. It does these kind of calculations. It calculates the world. It models it. It takes information from the world, puts it in your brain, builds a little model of the world, and you can run the model and change things in the model, do things with the model, and understand how the world works. Now, you can do that completely from a subjective, motivational perspective, in that all the information is just for one purpose, that is for you to navigate inside the maze and to figure out as you're inside the maze to take a right turn, and then you take a left turn, and then you do this and you do that, and you get to the big pile of cereal or whatever. You win. Or you can also do that with this brain. You can climb up the wall of the maze and look at the whole maze and see how the whole game is played and understand it on a higher level. It's like the difference between an amateur chess player and somebody who does it aggressively. They're playing a different kind of game. The amateur chess player is just saying, how do I not get killed? And he's just thinking a move ahead, where the better player has an understanding of the probabilities and what pieces can't be killed and all of that kind of stuff, and a lot more complexity is understood. And so that's sort of the argument here, is that we glean an understanding of the world by experiencing it, by touching it, by interacting with it, and that knowledge gives us knowledge, and we can draw conclusions with it. We can understand, we can see them go to the moon, and we do see the different things, and we can understand how gravity works, and we can understand how you can slingshot around the moon and then get back without it having to use any more fuel, and all the kinds of things we can understand. And those facts become the new foundation for everything else. I mean, they eliminate the ability. When you're a kid, there's some point you learn no such thing as fairies, no such thing as wishful thinking, no such thing as wishing on stars, no Jiminy Cricket, none of that stuff. No. There's no little wooden boys, little wooden puppets that turn into boys. No. All that crap is just crap. And that's what we're here doing, is learning what's crap. And the argument made by the rational people is that there's nothing about this as relativity crap. There's truth. And there's things that you are capable of knowing can't be true. Like God. God loses if he goes to trial. The evidence for him sucks. The evidence against the notion is just extensive. You could go on for hour after hour after hour. All the reasonable flaws with God theories. It's not an explanation of anything. It's just plain stupid. It's ignorant. That is, you have to be ignorant of science to believe it. And it's aggressively stupid in that it's obnoxious to think faith is a kind of reasoning, when faith by definition is an absence of reasoning. It's just stupid. And there's no relativity about it. There's no anything. It's just plain unacceptably illogical. And so the argument being made by people like me if that's some sort of category that other people would argue with without naming names, which I don't see the point in. I mean, he has a video that's just this vague notion. He's like arguing with his straw man. He doesn't identify who the fuck he's talking to. It's just completely useless. I mean, there's no argument here, because who are you talking to? Who made that argument? Where are you quoting the person saying people don't feel? Because that's saying things like that. Anyway, but the real point is that as you learn things, it eliminates, wishful thinking and hope, and a lot of things get eliminated as you learn facts about how things work. And my argument being made substantially is that the cultural memes regarding life are lies. The little fluffy life and butterflies and flowers and blah blah blah, when the truth is it's a bunch of child molestation and murder. And it's like you go to the Lion King, and there's little segments in the Lion King where you just change the story being told, and instead of talking about this stupid circle of life bullshit, you could just talk about when they're looking over the plains. You could just say, look, Simba, these are all parasitic organisms, struggling to possess material form, like to keep matter in their form. And they're all competing with each other. And most of the little cubs like yourself, you're never going to see your first birthday. 9 out of 10 of you little cubs, you're not going to see your first birthday. A cobra's going to kill you, or a hyena's going to kill you, or a parasite's going to kill you, but something's going to kill your brother's going to kill you, but you're going to get killed. That's the odds. That's the game we're playing. It's just it's a bloodbath. A bunch of organisms feeding on each other because it's an island planet and there was nowhere else to go. There was no west to go to. There was no empty space. So you had to start eating your ancestors, your second cousins. Okay, yeah, you didn't eat your first cousins, yeah, but you ate your second cousins. And that's the hideous, stupid, retarded game we're playing. A stupid competition to possess material form with a certain DNA code. And that's it. For the preservation of a stupid pile of gooey DNA, mass murder is committed. Yeah, that's what you're king of. Congratulations. No, not congratulations. Lament. Appropriate lament. So anyway. Fuck these glib cunts. I just hate their guts. So anyway, let's go to the videotape.
That feelings actually are important. Your feelings are important.
Let's see, I'll try to go back to the beginning. Alright, that's
bad news for everybody.
News.
That feelings actually are important. Your feelings are important. My feelings are important to me. And because you guys think backwards, where you have your theories and you work back.
Right. So this notion that somehow, the first straw man is somehow we don't feel, and that we don't think feelings are important. We just don't think that feelings define reality. What we feel is a perversion of nature. It's a bigotry. We like things because they're cute, not because they earned being liked, that kind of stuff. Lots of cheats in our biology. It don't have anything to do with merit. That's not good. Merit good, not merit bad. And feelings are usually just bigoted responses, not intelligent responses.